part 2 of this symposium, how we actually progress through those 4 quadrants, how we actually learn. At the base of the brain, there's something called the Reticular Activating System. And what it is it's a bunch of neurons at the brainstem, and it serves as a filter for your brain. And it regulates sleep and wakefulness. And it's a filter. It decides on what actually makes its way into your consciousness, because we certainly can't take in all the sensory input that we get. It would drive us crazy. Our heartbeats, swallowing, all of the sensory information that's going on around us. It has to filter. Now, you may have noticed that you may never have seen a gold Camry before, but as soon as you begin to shop for one, you see gold Camrys everywhere. Because now your conscious is kind of picking them out, and that filter is serving it up to you because it's something that's on your mind. Well, when we started our discussion, unconscious incompetent, we don't know what we don't know. When you become consciously incompetent, that means you're actually aware of something. Something made its way through the reticular activating system, and you now become aware of something. And it may be something subtle like, I may be drinking too many sodas each day, or I really need to get up off the couch, or man, I'm smoking a pack or 2 a day, or wow, I'm hungover again. So you become aware of it, but you can ignore it, because we have a disease of denial that speaks to us in our own voice, a cunning, baffling, and powerful disease of denial that speaks to us in our own voice. And we can tell ourselves, well, I can ignore this. I don't really have to deal with this. It's not that important. It might go away. But that reticular activating system has now been triggered, and you were aware of it. And it's going to keep serving it up to you. And you're going to be going through something called the pain of staying the same. You're going to be reminded and reminded and aware until the point becomes uncomfortable and you now accept the problem. You accept that awareness. You don't say, no, I don't have a drinking problem. So-and-so is much worse than I am, or it's okay. You would drink like this if you were me too. Look what I've been through. That stops, and you accept the fact, wow, I have a problem. So you are aware, you accept it. And after a period of time of acceptance, just because you accept something or believe something doesn't mean you're going to do anything about it. But again, it's just going to get more and more painful until the third A comes into play. So you have awareness, acceptance, then you have action. So the actual mechanism for the progress of moving through those quadrants is 3A equals C. A to the third power equals C. Awareness, acceptance, and action equals change. And the more you become aware and you accept and you take action on the things that you need to make changes over, and you implement those changes, the more things become excellent. You are now on a trajectory of excellence. You're now acting in full awareness with sobriety, and you're going to move through phases, and that awareness and acceptance and action is a progression. It's progress, because we believe in progress, not perfection, but we believe in progress towards perfection. We may never reach there. We will not reach there. At least not on this side of things. But that doesn't mean we can't keep improving. So, this is part 2. This is the end of our 2-part symposium. I hope you found something of value here. And that's my story. I'm sticking to it. If you like what you're receiving here as far as you having tools to help you in recovery and your sobriety, please subscribe or leave a comment. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. And I don't know anything. I'm no guarantee of sobriety. I'm just sharing my experience, strength, and hope. Take what you want, leave the rest. Have a blessed day.